We'd been traipsing through the pine barrens all night, chased by some kind of flying monster, stumbling into one of the shanty towns of the Lost Borough. We'd met the legendary Hobo King and all his subjects, and just when things looked like we'd get some help on this one, another body got found out.
Time once again for Criminals and Villains to Despair. From the pen of Irideth Simmons, esteemed writer of murder mystery, Thaumopolis News Radio proudly presents Chapter 4 of The Questing Murders. We rejoin our heroes as they are captured by the notorious Hobo King. A tale of despair lies ahead for our intrepid trio. Will they be able to prevent a wizard war? Can they catch the killer in time? All this and more will be revealed on today's new and exciting episode.
We were taken hostage by the vagrants. They weren't bad folks, just scared. Already down on their luck, and now they were being hunted. They wanted to be left alone more than anything. But they were talking about stirring up a pot that none of them could really fill. And it'd mean folks in Thaumopolis would have to be used for kindling. It was important now more than ever. We had to stop the killer. But first, we were being forced to follow along with the so-called Hobo King to see what exactly had happened.
You know, things could be worse.
Yeah? How's that?
Yeah, I mean, okay. Things are looking a little bleak, but the killer's nearby if they just killed whoever this Annabelle lady is. I'm not saying it's a good thing what just happened. And sure, they could kill us at any moment. But hey, it could be worse.
Wait a second. You know what? You're right, Sneebs. You're a genius.
I know I am. Which part? Because part of that was just me trying to be positive in the face of death.
No, Sneebs, you're right. The killer's gotta be somewhere out here, and they're close.
Quiet! Burke, open the door. Let me see our beloved Annabelle and what has happened to her. The horror! Oh, who would do such a thing? You! 3 murderous spies in our midst!
I'm afraid I must disagree, sir. I and my compatriots are many things, but murderers we are not. Please, allow us to investigate. We can help.
And how can I possibly know that this isn't part of some grand scheme?
Easy there, killer. We ain't all that smart.
It couldn't hurt. We've got an eye on them.
Very well. Investigate the body. But tell us what you learn immediately. Annabelle was a beloved member of our society.
You got it, Chief. Alright, boys. Let's get down to work. The body was just as mangled and cut up as the trolls. She was an orc, about middle-aged. Murder was just as gruesome. The little shack that had apparently been her home was splattered with obscene amounts of blood. Signs of a struggle were everywhere.
Huh. Well, that's weird.
What you got, Sneebs?
So I'm running light tests on this one, and I can at least tell you that whatever the murder weapon is has got a light enchantment on it. It's not an expensive one, but it's meant to burn the skin, see? It's not enough to cauterize the wounds.
But it was enough to cause great pain. And what Mr. Sneebly says is true. There are small burn marks, almost like branding, on several parts of her body.
Look at this, though. Whoever did it gagged her. There's a little bit of rope burning on her hands and around the mouth. Looks like whoever did this took their time.
It's barbaric, I think. I don't know. Annabelle, how do you feel? Oh, right, you're dead. Sorry, Annabelle. Or whatever, I don't know.
Right. Whoever's doing this wants their victims to feel like they got an inquisitorial spin to them. It was torture, not just murder. There's a few bits of rope over there, and... yeah, there we go.
What you find, Sal?
Scent. It's cologne. Can't quite place it, and it looks like there are tracks leading towards the window. Ah, good. More complications. I was worried things were going too smoothly.
We will return to the questing murders after a brief word from our sponsors. Everything is so busy these days. It seems like there's just no time in the day to shop for what you need. But have no fear, ladies and gents, because Arcane Door shipping is there for you. Arcane Door releases monthly catalogs mailed directly to you for your favorite stores, for your convenience. Looking for a new kitchen appliance? Perhaps you want a new suit, but the tailor you normally go to is perpetually out of stock. Simply put in a mail order and have it shipped directly to your address. There's nothing simpler, folks. Arcane Door Shipping, the catalog for all your shopping needs at mystically low prices. And now, back to the show.
You bastards! We're under attack! To arms! To arms!
What in the hell is going on?
I think I see the assailants. Through the window.
Cautious again. Gods be damned, not again.
That is a lot of muscle. There's gotta be at least 30 of them.
Well, thankfully, our little king of trash seems to be more concerned with them than he is with us. Let's make a break for it, fellas.
Which way shall we go?
I'm following the scent. It's gonna kill me not to light a cigarette for a minute, but I think I can sniff it out.
This is getting out of hand.
You're telling me. We gotta catch this killer, and fast.
Why on earth would the kosher gang send a militia all the way up here?
Well, I guess if they're trying to keep the killer on the down low, but yeah, there's a lot of cleanup crew back there. I don't get it. They're harassing folks with no money. It don't make any sense.
I mean, what if they want to get real violent?
Okay, but why?
Well, it's a human, and it's a guy with a sword who'd killed a troll and an orc. I'll bet you my bottom dollar that if there's another murder before we can catch him, that it'll be a ratman, goblin, or automaton.
Right, so why a bunch of orcs getting behind him?
Perhaps they're hoping to use the killer's actions as an excuse? After all, it's simply showing the ineptitude of law enforcement.
So, what? They want this guy to kill a bunch of folks that they're otherwise supposed to be protecting or allied with? Actually, no. Yeah, that makes sense. That'd actually give him a great cover. Bit of a shield. Curry leads this way, come on. So we made our way deeper into the forest. Pot just following my nose, but pot the physical tracks that the killer had made here and there. It was rough work. Dirty work. And then...
Look! In the trees over there!
I'd bet my bottom dollar that's our guy. Come on, let's go!
Tune in next week for the next harrowing chapter of The Questing Murders. What nefarious plans does the Kosher clan have in store for our good guy Gumshoes? Have they found the questing killer at last? Will they be able to stop him? Find out all this and more on next week's episode of The Questing Murders. If you like your programming mixed with great music, tune in for Tidy Tusk's Radio Hour every Thursday at 5 p.m. Here's a show that promises to keep Thursdays from dragging on. So, keep an eye on your local newspapers for the time of Tidy Tusk's Time. This is Johnny Rockwell speaking for Thaumopolis News Radio. Keep your days magical, folks.